What's up, guys? Coming back at you here for another tank update on the XL200 XL. As you guys can see at first glance here, things looking pretty good, looking pretty standard, pretty usual, but there have been a lot of changes in the last couple of weeks. I ended up redoing this side of the rock work again for probably the 5th or 6th time. It all started because you guys remember that yellow encrusting chalice that I used to have that was right there next to that pink boobies. It used to be a little higher up in the tank. I thought I had it glued down, at least I thought I had it glued down well enough, and apparently I didn't, and while I was at work one day, it fell down onto a field of jawbreakers. You can see that unhappy looking JB over there, and then this guy over here. This one's making a little bit better recovery, but the chalice fell onto those, and needless to say, the jawbreakers won that battle. By the time I got home, it was like half skeleton already, but I thought, you know, the remaining tissue looked pretty good. I thought it would probably make a comeback. Dipped it real quick, put it on a frag rack over in the corner in lower light, and within another 36 hours, it was completely skeleton, so that's a bummer. I reached out to my boy though, and he said he's got another one for me, so hopefully we can get that one, because I was really enjoying the colors that were starting to come out on that one. It started off just kind of a green yellow and kind of turned into a yellow with random little kind of rainbow speckles mixed in during the 8 or 9 months that I was growing it out. So I definitely want to get that one back. That was a bummer, and it made me just kind of rethink this side again. I still don't love it. I still can't get it perfect. It's still the main challenge for me with this tank in this spot in the house where I really only have access to part of that panel. But this is what it is for now. So I'm kind of just trying to make the best out of it. You can see I'm trying to get a little high flow area going right here for the SPS and stuff like that. Glued some of these guys in place recently, and they're not looking too happy right now. You can see some little bit of bleaching on the tips there. That grafted Monty behind them definitely does not look too happy, but everything's in place now, won't get knocked over. I put quite a bit of glue on this time. Got the pumps kind of rearranged. I'm probably gonna add another one over there just because I need to for the overall health of the tank. I think at this point I've been having an issue with just trying to create zones with this type of footprint. It's been a struggle to have zones with low enough flow for the torches to fully extend the other LPS, but at the same time having enough flow on the few SPS that I would like to grow. I'm definitely more of an LPS guy personally, as far as just what I like to look at. I enjoy the feeding responses and the, you know, different ways that they look from morning to night and that whole aspect of it. So if I had to cater to one thing, and I kind of do in this tank, it's more the lower flow corals. So it's definitely been an issue to try to create a zone with higher flow there. So I've kind of just got that one power head pointing at them. It's not quite strong enough. I might just get one stronger one to go in that exact place, or I might get another smaller one, kind of put it next to it and have them on different settings, so hopefully I can get a little bit more variable flow. I definitely want to get the flow nozzle adapters that will give you the variable flow too. That's one issue that I'm having too. I think a lot of flow in the tank is going this way. I need a little bit more random flow to kind of come in at certain points to lift things up and remove detritus, get it going down the overflow. Nutrients have been on the rise for sure. I usually keep my nitrates around 10 to 15. They were like 23 when I checked about 7 days ago. So I did do a pretty significant water change, I think 10 or 12 gallons. And I tested today and everything was back down to 18. So it's kind of getting more in line with what the tank usually runs at. Phosphates were at 0.5. So everything should balance out again here pretty soon. I should get some of these colors back. I had been enjoying the Red Sea AB+. I just started running it maybe 6 weeks ago. And before these little hiccups that we had in the last 10 days or whatever, I thought I had the best color that I'd had the whole time this tank had been set up. So I'm looking forward to getting back some of the more fluorescent colors. You can see that Monty right there took a hit. The Monty's actually probably got hit the worst of everything. As far as things that I want to add to the tank, just a couple more torches up top, a couple more Gonnies down there, maybe a couple more Scolies down here. that's about it. Just kind of cherry picking the last few corals that we can fit in here and just kind of watching the encrusting stuff grow over the next 6 months to a year. And then hopefully upgrading to a bigger tank. That's kind of the plan going forward. I am working on some stuff in the sump. Made some changes down there. Might have a little more real estate for frag grow out down there. So I'll show you guys that on the next tank update. All right, guys, that does it for this one. I'll be back in another week or two for another update on this tank. Hopefully squeeze another video in the meantime as well. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Until next time.